Most of you feel so bad or feel very awkward when you see someone talking to himself, but you don't really know what it is. And today I'm going to explain it to you so you understand the power that lies in you talking to yourself. I want you to understand something here. When you started feeling your inner thought coming out through your mouth, which you now see as talking to yourself, it is the saturation point where things has gone very bad. You are lacking confidence to do something. You are lacking the motivation. You are lacking the inspiration. You are lacking the power to make the next move that can transform your life from where you are to where you want to be. It is that point where you want to level up. It is that point where you want to graduate from grass to grace. And things has been a stumbling block. People, negativities has been blocking you. That is that time where your mind, your inner thought decide to have that conversation, to outspoke, to become heard and start talking through you. So don't miss that opportunity. I have practiced this a lot of time and it works magic. And people were like, how did you do it? How the hell did you do it? And believe me when I say this often even activates the inner power within you to bypass protocols. And people will give you chance and opportunities which they reserve for someone who don't have the guts which you have. And it's all gonna come from you talking to yourself. And I want you also to understand that talking to yourself is a way which your inner self, your subconscious mind, give you an opportunity to rewrite the matrix about yourself, which people have coded in a different way, to reprogram your thought into the new form which can take the new reality of yourself. So if you resist it, if you malhandle it negatively, it will affect you negatively. If you correct it, if you accept it and deal with it the way I'm going to be teaching you in this very video here, then it will turn your life positively and activate the most impossible things you think is the most impossible thing which you cannot achieve in this life. You will achieve it by simply using your own mouth to reprogram your inner self down to your subconscious mind to activate anything which you want to achieve, to manifest anything, to attract anything. You don't know the power, the immense power that lies in words, in spoken words, even if you don't believe in the Bible. Does it shock you that even God himself uses the power of words? Before anyone says or do anything to you, he starts with what? Word. So there is a very big, gigantic power in spoken words. So when someone wants to curse someone, when someone makes something difficult for the other person, he doesn't go straight into action. He first of all tells you exactly what he wants to do because he wants to program your mind to accept that. Then imagine you programming your own life with your own word. You can say any kind of good thing you want to say to yourself in this life concerning what you want to achieve or the level you want to go, and it will come to pass. That is why this conversation is very sensitive and very dangerous and very productive and very destructive. So it's all how you handle it, which I'm going to be teaching you in this very video. I want you to understand something about yourself, about the supernatural being that you have been created to be. You are a supernatural being that is existing in both physical realm and spiritual realm. So sometimes when you started thinking out aloud. That is thinking out aloud, talking to yourself. It is just another way which you don't know your subconscious mind, your inner self, the higher person within you, the immaterial person within you is trying to use you to solve the problem that you have that is plaguing you. It could be that you just one step to becoming the greatest musician ever. It could be that you're just one step at becoming the next Warren Buffett. It could be that you're just one step at becoming the next president. But just one word of somebody, a negative word, someone thrown at you, is what got you hooked, is what put you just in a very tight spot, like a paradox box. And you can get over it. You keep recycling. You keep reflecting on this thought over and over again, and you don't know that this thought is actually killing you, weakening your power to manifest the real person whom you're supposed to be, to unlock the genius within you, to bring out the lion within you. And all your subconscious mind, the inner self within you, the higher power within you, which has been put into you by God, is trying to break through that power by talking itself out through your mouth. And that is when you see yourself talking to yourself. It is very strange that most people who have mental problem actually talk to themselves, and that is why people often start feeling awkward when, oh, he's talking to himself. Don't feel shy about it. I've talked myself out of different problems before, trying to do some kind of things which I've never done before, and I've got gripped with fear. And the next, the voice, inner voice within me started talking through me. I want you to perceive that voice, that talking to yourself as the inner voice, which is trying to activate that power, which you think you can only get when you get high, either by cocaine or whatsoever hard drugs or alcohol. You don't need those hard substances because they destroy you spiritually from the inside. I want you to understand that every life, every creation, everything that manifests itself from the spiritual realm to physical start from the inside. The plants, the trees, the human. So when your thoughts start trying to manifest the reality of itself through you by making you to talk to yourself, do not resist it. Just flow with it. Sometimes it can be very argumentative, like you say, but you get some thought within you telling you, you have tried it before and it didn't work. You should try to correct it and say, yes, this time affirm it. You have tried it before and it didn't work. Doesn't mean that you're going to try this time and it will not work. Assure yourself, reaffirm to yourself with the positive words that this time it will work. When you start having, sometimes your mind will start telling you, what if it doesn't work? Start replacing it, what if it works? And when you start feeling that, what if it works? Start feeling, living in the happiness, in the joy that comes from when you become that which you dream to be, when you manifest that which you want to manifest, be it a car, be it a house, be it a great job opportunity, be it becoming someone spectacular or outstanding. Start changing that what if you don't get it to what if I succeed, and live and start living in the reality of the what if I succeed, what if I made it, what if I blew up, what if my channel blew up, what if my business become a success, and see how it works. I want you to understand that the act of affirmation and activating your thought into reality is not done through magical but logical. So when your mind is trying to have this logical conversation with you, you are to prove your mind that you can do it by reaffirming positively and not denying it. Affirming every reality that happened before is part of the process. So have that conversation with your subconscious mind and reaffirm to yourself. Brainwash your mind in the positive direction, in the new affirmation of you, and believe what you say and live in the reality of the happiness of you achieving that which you have now reaffirmed to yourself as the new norms of yourself, becoming the new reality that breakthrough, that made it, that exploded, that becomes, that activated that which you have in your mind, which a lot of negative words people have thrown on you has been restricting you from. When you started feeling and living in the happiness of this new reality, everything you have thought within yourself, that thought which you have held constantly, which you have been pondering, which you have been confirming that is true, will become reality. So, talking to yourself is the faster way to commit anything which you want to activate into your subconscious mind to fast pedal the process. It is easily done. When you have been trying to visualize something and it's not coming true, you're trying to put it in writing, paint it in picture, and it's not working. Talk to yourself. Talk it out. Talk it into your subconscious mind and take whatever goes into your subconscious mind as a template, the final template that will be printed out. I want you to take this for a moment. Start feeling like you are having a bad day. It's just a thought. Just practice it a little bit. And next, associate the feeling of having a bad day. Start recollecting memories of bad days. You will instantly start having a bad day. Your mood will change. Everything about you will change and start having that experience. So why don't you turn it and start making the positive picture of having a brighter day, a wonderful day, a marvelous day, a day with a remarkable day for yourself, a day worth celebrating in your life. It's all began with you talking to yourself, talking and affirming to yourself, speaking positivity into your life, speaking positive life, speaking life of positiveness, of possibility into your soul, into your subconscious mind. It is having that conversation with yourself, not with any other person. I want you to understand that there are some bridges people will help you to cross in this life, but there is a door, that last door, that is only you who will open it, and you can open that door of success, of that possibility, of reality, of an endless possibility to yourself. I'm going to be wrapping it up with, you need to have a mental picture of what you want to achieve this year. If it is this month, once you make a mental picture of it, I want you to talk it to yourself. Say it loud. This year, I'm going to buy a car. And prove it. Your subconscious mind is going to tell you, how did you intend to do it? That is a question you need to answer yourself. Your inner self will tell you, but how? So you need to, now this is where you need to have this conversation. Through the work which you're doing, okay, I'm going to improve my sales if you are a sales rep. I'm going to produce more if you are a producer. I'm going to make more content if you are a content creator. I'm going to channel, I'm going to think out in new ways. I'm going to study what I've been doing that I didn't get it right, so I can get it right this time. These are all what the conversation you're going to be having from how will you achieve it, which is the next question which your inner self is going to ask you. So don't shy away from that question. Don't think it's going to come by magic. You need to logically arrange it and say, I'm going to, from when I make this money, I'll make this money. From this, after doing this, after channeling my new energy into new business or to new innovations, I'm going to level up and make more financial income that I've ever made before. I'm going to achieve some success which I've never achieved before. And you prove it to yourself logically. And believe me, after doing this, go ahead into that business, into that work or whatsoever you do to earn meet, so long as you have logically believed that it has happened, it's going to manifest. It's going to come into reality. I have tried this a lot and it worked out. The next video, I'm going to be explaining to you what I have used this same process to achieve in my life. And it is tremendous. And I'm very happy to share this with you. The more you know how to do this and do it properly, the less you walk, the more you achieve. A lot of people these days are roaming like sheep without shepherd. A lot of people these days are caged in the bandwagon syndrome of financial handicap. You will discover that you will be flying with flying colors when things are difficult for others. You will exceed where people seem that there is no way. There is always going to be a way for you because you thought yourself out. You speak positivity, you speak prosperity, you speak possibility into yourself that manifested into reality. You turn the negativity and the hardship around by talking positive into yourself. This is not magic. This is logic with nature, with God, with the inner power which you have been endowed with. And harnessing it is all I'm going to be teaching you in my channel. Do give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to see you on the next episode. Bye for now.